Hey, it's Marko here with your October 2018 market update. So we had 598 sales for the month of October. We're going to finish the year about 7,300 sales total, so it's a bit lower than 2015, a bit higher than 2014. Kind of a stable market in my opinion. In terms of sales, we haven't had a sales year in the 7,000 range in over a decade. It's always been higher or lower, and I feel like we're right in the middle with 7,400 sales for the year. Prices, in my opinion, they're flat. The median single-family home price in Victoria for the month of October hit a record high at 829,000. I think it's just a factor. There was some noise in terms of higher end sales, lower sales volume this time of year, and basically pushed the median up. I think come November and December, the median for single family homes is going to shift right back to the average for the year of 2018. New listings slightly down from last year, but up from 2016 and 15. Active listings around 2,500, dropped down a bit from last month, but that's a seasonal trend. Active listings always drop towards the Christmas season as less and less sellers want to have their property on the market the closer we get to the Christmas season. What's my on-the-ground impression of the market? I feel like the foreign buyer tax, the spec tax, all these things have taken out a lot of the speculation out of the market. I'm just not seeing as many investors buying second or third properties or whatnot. I'm seeing, at least the people I'm dealing with and people I'm seeing at showings, I'm seeing more fundamental demand from local buyers that simply need a place to live. So, last week I had a young couple, they bought a house in the core with the suite in the $800,000 price range. Young couple, they're maybe in their early 30s. Both are well employed here locally in Victoria. They saved down for a down payment. They bought a house. It's that type of demand I'm seeing, and I think there's always going to be that demand in Victoria as long as the economy is healthy, and especially in the core. There's just not any more land being created, and you have a limited amount of pool of single-family homes. But every year, as the population grows, you have more and more people in terms of absolute numbers that are making, family incomes of 150 to 200,000, which is kind of what you need to get into a starter home in the core, just slightly above a starter home in the core area. So basically, nothing too exciting I saw in the numbers for the month of October. Nothing too exciting I saw on the ground as a realtor either. I think we're just going to coast to the end of the year, kind of being flat. January is going to be slow. The real telltale sign of what's going to happen going forward is really going to be March and April, especially with the Bank of Canada potentially considering more interest rate hikes. It's going to be a really interesting time going forward. That's it for this week. Marko, Juras, Realty.